The reason why I recorded this video is to give you a couple of strategies to become more and more confident with the phonetic sounds. But before I give you the 2 exercises that you will use, I need to explain you a couple of rules. So I will explain to you now the translation rules for the phonetic sounds. To do so, I will use some examples here on the flip chart. The first one is tool and tail. Our goal is to translate these words with 2 numbers using the phonetic sounds. So the first word is tool. These sounds are T and L. And the way you translate it is T, number 1, L, number 5. The second word is tail. T, number 1, L, again, number 5. Notice that I just put 1 5 because even if you have the double, you translate it with 1 sound. It's not that you say tell, but it's just tell. So the sound is 1, which means that the number is going to be just 1. The second rule is that it doesn't matter how you write the word, it doesn't matter the spelling, but what matters is the sound of the word, the pronunciation. So, the first word is curtain. The second word is certain. Let's see how you translate it with the phonetic sounds. Here, for curtain, you have K, R, T, N. K is number 7, K, G. R is number 4. T, number 1, T, D. And the last one is N, number 2. Here we have certain, so the sounds are S, R, T, N. S is 0, Z, S. R is 4, T is 1, N is 2. So as you can see, even if you write the same letter, the letter C, the 2 numbers are different because the sound is different. Here the sound is K, as in curtain, so it's number 7. Here the sound is S, as in certain, so the sound is S, number 0. One more example for the same principle is ghost, enough, and though. The sounds for the first word are G, S, T. So G is number 7, S, number 0, T, number 1. Then we have enough. The sounds are N, F. N, number 2, F, number 8, like F, V. And then we have though. Though we just have 1 sound, that is the sound the. We put it together with T and D, the, for the same reason that I explained you in the previous video. Because the same way you move your mouth to pronounce the sound T, it's similar to the sound D and also similar to the sound the. So the sound the is number 1. Here, since you don't pronounce this part of the word, though, you don't have any numbers, you don't have any translation. Again, as you can see, you have the same letters, GH, 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 but it doesn't matter the spelling, it doesn't matter how you write the word, what matters is the sound. So here the sound is G, like in ghost, number 7. Here the sound is F, like in enough, number 8. And here you don't pronounce it, though, so you don't translate it. Let me give you now a couple of words that you can find that maybe you would not know how to translate. First of all, if you have a word like you, here, as you can see, you don't have any sound from our list, you. So you don't translate it, like I said before, for though. If you don't pronounce part of the word, like let's say going, these sounds are G, N, because you don't pronounce this last G. So the translation is gonna be G, K, G, number 7, N, number 2, and here you don't pronounce the last G. You don't say going, unless you're Italian. You just say going, so in that case you don't pronounce, you don't translate. What matters is the sound of the word. Same story for the words that you pronounce in a different way because of your accent, like the name of this city. Some people pronounce this city like Atlanta. So in that case, you have T, L, N, T. And the translation is T number 1, L number 5, N number 2, T number 1. Some people pronounce Atlanta. So since you don't pronounce the second, you don't even translate it. Some people pronounce it Atlanta. And those people will not even translate number 1 here because they don't pronounce it. So what really matters is the sound of the word again and the way you pronounce it. If you say Atlanta, you will translate all these sounds. If you just say Atlanta, you will just translate L and N. The last two words that I want to show you are words that are using letters that are not in our list, but using a sound that you know how to translate. For example, the letter Q, like in queen. We don't have the Q in our list, but the sound is queen, K. K is number 7, K. And then you have, of course, N, which is number 2. Another one that you don't have is the letter X, like in taxi. T is number 1, you already know this. But what about X? We don't have it in our list. So for the sound X, we have to slow down the pronunciation of the sound. X is X, taxi. So actually this letter has two sounds, K and S, taxi. So you pronounce K, S, which means K7, S0. X is 70. Now that you have all the translation rules for the phonetic sounds, I will explain to you in the next video 2 exercises that you need to practice to become fluent and confident with the phonetic sounds. I know that maybe you don't understand now why we are doing all of this, but I guarantee you that the better you are with these phonetic sounds, the easier it will be for you to learn the techniques quickly and be faster during the course. So make sure that you take some time to practice with the 2 exercises that I'm about to explain you.